Hi, good afternoon, Gayatri ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, Ashutosh. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking, and thanks for joining me again. So, I'm just really excited to know that what we are going to discuss today and what's new in our series.
Yeah, so we have been working on a series where we really are trying to help all the learners. We have segregated, and previously, hello everyone, my name is Gayatri Sharma. If you have not watched our previous videos, do watch them. You'll get aspects, all the aspects we have covered one by one in our series. And today we are going to talk about spoken English and speaking, why speaking is important. Previously, we have covered reading, listening, writing, and today we are going to talk about speaking. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So, please start with it. What are the points and the insights you have about the spoken English and how somebody can speak better English if they want to?
Great. So I'll start with a question, Ashutosh, right?
Mhm,
You must have learned so many skills by now since your childhood, right? Even speaking
mhm.
Hindi itself is something which you have learned by listening people around you, listening to your surrounding, your vicinity, right? Why do you think? Why should we
Exactly.
speak? What do you think?
Hey, speaking is really important to express your thoughts and ideas, whatever you want to, right? Whatever the knowledge I have gathered or whatever I listen to, that I have to express myself, right? So, expression is really important. So, if you're listening to something at the same time, you need to express that. So, that's why I need to speak to just to tell, who am I, to give my introduction, to tell about my personality, all those things. So that's what I think, like speaking is so important to express your ideas, to tell like who you are, like that, to share your potential with others.
This is so true. Like in our mother tongue, we generally listen to people for 2 to 3 years, and then gradually we start. Like when we are child, right? When a child is there,
Mhm.
the child observes everything for 2 to 3 years and 4 years, and then it starts expressing gradually. Oh, mama,
Right,
papa, milk, and whatnot, like small words, right? But then when people talk about spoken English, they do everything. They listen to a lot of videos, they watch a lot of content, and then they forget to speak because they say, ma'am, I'm really
exactly.
scared of speaking. When I speak,
Mhm.
I shiver, I get confused, my mind goes blank, I don't get words and whatnot. Like they have a lot of questions and doubts and problems, I must say, right? Okay, so this video I have divided categorically in three sections, and we are going to talk about
Mhm.
first beginners, that how beginners can start speaking, right? For beginners, I'll go for start learning surrounding your surrounding. If you have a bird
Mhm.
around you, learn how to say tree. It's a tree. Then learn the name of the tree. Talk about what that tree gives you. Like every tree gives you oxygen, right? But then different trees have
Yes,
different uniqueness. Like mango will give you mango, then guava tree will give you guavas, right? Talk about their uniqueness, their qualities. I have a cell phone. Yeah.
Mhm.
So everyone, like if you are watching this video, you do have cell phone, please talk about it. Like how does it help you? What do you get? How do you connect people on social media? Start talking anything around you. This is the first thing you have to do, right? Second, for beginners, start reading out loud, because that reading also trains your muscles. And when you are comfortable with the words and the pronunciation, you are confident enough to speak. That's really important.
exactly.
Now, when I say reading, I don't ask you to go for Shashi Tharoor. Please don't do this. You are a beginner. You must go for really amazing short stories like Chacha Champak, Sudha Murthy, Ruskin Bond, and amazing books. You can just simply read, and when you speak, just rephrase the story. You can
Mhm.
have few templates of the story. What was the story all about? What did I learn? Who was the character or protagonist, or who were the characters, or what was the situation? Answer these questions in front of mirror. So these are the two activities. We will talk in detail in future in the series, right? Because we are going to cover a lot. But these
Mhm.
are the two activities I dedicatedly want beginners to start with. Just start today, and like you can leave a comment after 1 month, and tell me what have you seen and what kinds of improvements you have seen. I would not say that you would be fluent in just 1 month, but I would say that you will see improvements in 1 month. So this is for beginner, right? So do you agree with this, Ashutosh? What do you think about it?
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree with it. The activity you said about the reading out loud, that is very helpful. Even though when I started my journey, I used to do it. So that is very helpful for your muscles, that you become comfortable while just speaking that language. At the same time, you listen to that. Whatever you are speaking, you are listening to that also. So it covers two aspects, like speaking at the same time listening. So you become better with it. So all those activities are pretty helpful, like tongue twisters. We practice tongue twisters, we try to speak, so that helps us to become fluent, and that we get an idea that how to pronounce those words clearly as well. So all those activities are really helpful to improve our fluency, and language get fit in our tongue.
That's really true. So this is for beginners, I have already suggested. Now let's move to intermediate people. Now they are very confused, right? What to speak. They are very
Hmm.
good at introducing. They can talk about their daily routine. They can talk about that what did they have today. They can talk about lunch, dinner, breakfast. They can talk about some weather thing. Oh, the weather is quite sunny. It's cold. It's cloudy. Fine. But then they are very good at casual conversations, I would simply say. So if you are the one who is really good at casual conversations, you can discuss things. Now move and upgrade your knowledge in different topics. Move and
Hmm.
get, like, you can pick one topic every day, gather knowledge, accumulate. It's really important, right? If you want your mouth to give you something, you have to give something to your brain first, and then your
Right.
brain will transfer it. I think your mouth will be able to exercise on that, right? A lot of people,
Sure.
when they come to me and they say that, ma'am, oh, I keep watching hundreds and hundreds of videos, I keep watching a lot of conversations, but then why are you not speaking? When you watch a lot of
Hmm.
conversations on YouTube, why don't you have a conversation with someone? You can also practice on Skype, you can join some communities, you can talk to people over there, right? But again, I today itself it happened that in morning I was talking to a lady and she said that I have been practicing spoken specifically for 2 years on different platforms, and I talk every single day 7 to 8 hours, which shocked me. And then she said, still I'm not able to speak in a good way, which I could also assist, right? I could see that she was not
Hmm.
able to construct the ideas, and I was like, what is happening? Because in 2 years, I became a trainer. I started my
Hmm.
journey in 2020, and in just 2 years, after learning 2 years, I became a trainer. And I was shocked that this lady is not able to. So, what I asked her that, see, don't just simply go for casual conversations, upgrade your community. I know you are comfortable with the people you are friends with now, you want to spend time with those friends because you started your journey with those friends. I totally respect it, but then life is all about upgrading and learning and moving
Exactly.
forward, right? So when you are done with your casual understanding, better you go for intermediate way where you learn on different topics. Get out of your comfort zone first of all. I have seen a lot of people when I give them topics on politics, finances, or technology, or science, or any other topics, like they are like, oh, that's not something which I take interest in. I'm really good at talking psychological things like what is friendship, what is love, what is family, and what not. So please get out of your comfort zone. Start discussing the reality, the topics which are trendy. So you will also get good
Hmm.
words. You will get a lot of opinions as people of internet, right? Like you can talk about Mahakumbh. Every single individual or influencer is talking about Mahakumbh. Just see how do they talk in English. What are their ways to
Hmm.
construct their ideas and put it across through social media? Same way you have to do. So consume from there and talk. So upgrade your community,
Right.
talk to people on different topics, diversify your knowledge, and then start speaking gradually. That's how you can go for. This is for intermediate, I am suggesting, right? One more thing I would suggest to intermediate people, that see, we are also having a community, Ashutosh, right? We are having a Telegram channel. You guys can join us, and we will try to have some weekend sessions if we could manage it. Or we are also people, like, if you can just leave voice note over there and just tag each other and ask each other to correct your voice notes, correct the stories or whatever you read. So we will also do that. Or we are providing, like, there are different YouTubers recently, they have had their communities. So join the community if you are the one who is learning the language yourself and still you are not able to get the right path. So better you get in some communities where you get to talk to people, right? So that's what I'd say, that
Exactly.
join the communities, upgrade your knowledge, talk on that knowledge, pick trendy topics, get diversified with your knowledge. Like don't just stick to psychological thing and philosophical things. Get into reality and talk on that, right? So this is what I would suggest to intermediate people. You have been learning language, Ashutosh, for a very good time. I know that I have seen your documentation of, like, since the start. I have been following you for a good time. So, what do you
Mhm.
think when I say that diversify your knowledge? What's your thought on this?
Yeah, it's very important to talk on multiple topics. When I started my journey in the beginning, I used to take a topic and I used to discuss with friends. I used to talk on different topics, but of course, I avoided talking on politics because it would end up becoming a heat argument. Most of the time, it happened, and they would start pointing just you that you are from UP and why it is not happening in Uttar Pradesh and something like that. So I always avoided something like the politics and communal harmony. Just few sensitive topics I avoided because otherwise it is very difficult and they start targeting you. It happened with me many times. And apart from this, I was comfortable talking to any topics, all over the topics. And I do discuss with my students also on multiple topics we talk about. That helps me to gather knowledge and give a just right way to answer those questions. So it is very important because every single day, if you're doing hi, hello, what's your name, what do you do, that is not good so far. So you need to interact with people and you need to just talk on the different topics to use your language, to express your thoughts on different topics. Otherwise, the same sentence structures you're using for years and years, that is not going to help you to become better as a communicator. So communicator is all about the communication skills are when you are comfortable talking about a lot of things, that whatever it is happening around. So that's why it is I just avoid sensitive topics, but apart from it, I am just ready to talk on everything because most of the time it happened with me. If I had a just argument or some debate, then later on they will start some doing the personal attacks and something. But apart from this, I did a lot of conversations on multiple topics. Till now I ask questions or discuss this with my friends.
Yeah, this is so true. I am a trainer and I have been working with people like almost 4 years now. Like some of my students
Mhm,
are engineers, then some of them are doctors, and then recently I've come across a lot of real estate people, some property
mhm,
dealers, and then professor, maths professors. And I like my learners, and the list of learners is totally diversified. Like they don't even come from same state. Like they are from across the country, even internationally they are there. Now, if I talk to an engineer all about science, he might not take that interest. As an
mhm.
individual, I am the one who has to match the knowledge he has. I cannot match the technical knowledge, but I can match the theoretical conversation with him. I can talk to an engineer
Exactly.
student as, like, what do you think about AI? But to talk about AI, to get his opinion out of him, I must have that AI knowledge. Like, what is artificial intelligence, right? So when you
Mhm,
are the one who is curious to learn, and like you must be getting very confused, oh, how to become an IAS officer, what is the life of an IAS officer, have a research and then talk to deep questions to IAS officers as well. I do have my students who are in administration services, right? And their knowledge is quite diversified and they are very enriched and well equipped with knowledge when I talk about. So for them,
mhm.
I had to start learn all these things, and I did it. And now when I talk to people, I can hold conversations on varieties of topics, and that somehow helps me improve and upgrade myself as an individual. So this is what I keep talking to people, and then it happens multiple times when I give them topics which they are not interested in. Their faces are like, oh, I don't have anything to talk. But you have not researched about it. So I just keep pushing people for that. Then we'll go for communities. I have already discussed. It's really important to have communities when you are the one, like, even if it keeps happening. I have a lot of questions and doubts of people because they keep coming to me and keep sharing. So there was a girl who said to me, oh, ma'am, like, I don't know, I'm not consistent with reading. So what you can do is, like,
Mm-hmm.
now you are in digital world, I think that there should not be any excuses like this. Oh, I don't have people to talk, I don't have people to read, I don't have anyone who can help me with writing, or I don't have anyone who can help me with listening. I mean, this is something which I don't admire. Simply, you have a lot of digital clubs, online clubs, join them, be there for 5 to 10 minutes, pick a book and set target. This is how I keep encouraging people, right? So community, having clear ideas, accumulating knowledge, and talking to diversified people, upgrade, get out of your comfort zone. Just please say bye to some friend circles which are digital friend circles. If you believe that they will be there in longer run, they will not be, because everyone will get indulged in their personal life affairs. Then you will feel, oh, now I'm alone back. So you have to work on upgradation. Just say bye to those circles for some time, talk to people, and surround yourself with the people who are rational enough, intellectual enough. And this is not hard, at least in this era. That's not hard to get people. So that's what I'd suggest to intermediate people, to practice on their spoken, specifically the speaking, that you have to speak. So until you get in water, you cannot learn how to swim. You have to throw your hands and you have to move the body in water. Yeah, so that's what I have to say to the people for intermediate. Then advanced people, again, I think that you must specify your content. Like, you cannot relentlessly watch videos on internet. If you are the one who understands and you have assisted your level, that where do I stand? If I am a beginner, I will go for beginner content. If I am the intermediate one, I'll go for intermediate. If I am advanced, go for advanced people on internet. Search the best 5 speakers in the world, around the globe, country, follow their path, learn how do they diversify their knowledge, learn how do they talk. The one thing which I really don't like in learners is, like, they come to me many a times. I remember coming few learners coming to me and they said that I want to be like Shashi Tharoor. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, can be like Shashi Tharoor, no worries. But then you have to also walk on the path where he walked. Like, in his childhood, he used to read a lot of books. He used to accumulate that treasure of knowledge, and that's how he stands where he is today. It's not one day game. So, like, if you are the one who look up to someone, who looks up to someone, and you really want to be like that, learn how to impart the habits of the person who you really want to be like. So, for advanced learner, this is
Exactly.
what I have to say, and I hope that this somehow makes sense to people and help them out. Any questions you have?
Exactly. Yeah, it is very important. People don't want to work really hard. They want to speak English, and sometimes they come to you, and whatever you learned in 4 years, they want to learn that in 40 days or 15 days. They ask you that maybe I want to speak English like Gayatri ma'am, but they want to do it in 15 days. Is it possible? Gayatri ma'am is still working hard to become better in spoken English because it is a lifelong learning journey. But they want to get the same kind of skill set in 15 days or 30 days, so it is not possible. Comparing yourself with Sashi Tharoor is like, of course, it's something which you need to think again and again that you want to become Shashi Tharoor. See, that's how you have to do the same. Read books, talk to people, interact, and give speeches whenever you get an opportunities. But you try to become like Sashi Tharoor, you try to become like Shudha Murthy, but at the same time, you don't want to take, like, you don't want to go out and speak with the people. So, how it is possible? It is only dream. So that is kind of daydreaming, but that cannot be true. For us also, it is very important to enhance our knowledge, to speak with the people, to understand that how we can go on to just another level. So for that, we need to interact with the people as much as you can and find your own way that how can you improve. Then it is possible.
Yeah, great, great. So, yeah, we have already talked about, like, what they can exactly consume. In upcoming videos, definitely I will come up with very specific resources, that what kinds of videos and movies and series and songs they can go for, then poems they can go for. I'm the one who loves songs and poems. Like, I keep reading a lot of poems just to enhance my vocabulary, just to enrich it, just to have some beautiful expressional expressions and words in my spoken English, right? So we'll come up with that. And, like, if you really want to join a community, we do have a community. Mr. Ashutosh has a community. He told me about that, that he has a Telegram channel. You can just simply join that. You can talk there. You can voice note. You can send the voice notes, and you can have people over there. You can filter out. So all the very best, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, Manveer. Thanks to you for your tips and tricks about speaking, Gayatri ma'am. I'm sure that it is going to help all of those people who are looking to become a good speaker in future. So, okay, thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.